How are you guys today? I'm Miss Shine Light 7 Tarot. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. This is going to be a premonition or a prediction. Take it as it resonates. Season's greetings, you guys. This is part 11. So let's get started, you guys. I have your messages. What is this song that we're playing? It's Christmas all over the world tonight. Hey, you guys. Welcome back. How are you guys today? I am your messenger for today. And I have your messages. Let's get started. Hey, sunshine. How are you doing today? Welcome to my broadcast. We are well on our way. We keeping up with these messages. This Vlogmas. I started this when I first started my channel. It was my first season. And I was like, I'm going to do something. And I started with these Twas the Nightmare Before Christmas. So if you go back in my archives on the playlist, you'll see that those were my most watched videos, my Nightmare Before Christmas, and then we had a few shadow bannings, and the rest is history, you guys, because I do use thumbnails. One time they tricked me and got me to put music in one of my videos, so that put me on the shadow ban list for a while. So, you know, we slowly climbing the ladder as a learning curve over here in the YT. Hopefully 2024 bring us the outcome we are looking for. I'm glad to have all the new subscribers that are joining the platform. We will adjust the membership as well. I will be adjusting it. You will be able to have your own emojis. You'll be able to have access to videos ahead of other folks with the membership. You will be able to have badges of multiple colors, depending on the levels in which you will become members in. We will, I'll be able to do members where you'll be connected to the link in order to, view videos that won't be viewed until after you members have watched it first. You guys get first dibs on member videos at that point. There's an evacuation here as well. Something needs to be evacuated. You need to evacuate for some kind of reason here. Flood evacuation, something like that. Running scared is what I heard. Run, run, run. You can run fast than me. I'm the gingerbread man. I don't know why we got the gingerbread man, but are we starting with a dream of runner, chaser energy is what I'm getting. If you chasing after this gingerbread, you chasing him for the wrong reason. If your cookies jump up off your pan and start running out your front door, are you going to chase after your cookies? Literal, figurative, or metaphorically speaking, of this gingerbread and how valuable this pan of cookies is to you. This is an evacuation, though. Something about a village massacre. Something to go south or evacuate from the south. And then you're going north. No place is safe, they said shit. That's all I heard. No place is safe shit. That's an ultimatum. Damned if you do, because here you sitting there like, what am I going to do? Where I'm going? Well, the high priestess said, well, we'll just make a decision when the decision is time to be made. Okay? This is the high priestess. This is the magic. Well, we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get to it. It's almost what it's the Celtic cross. It's what they got on the table, the Celtic cross energy. by the High Priestess. We also have dunes on the table of dice. This is a gamble or a challenge. It's things you just can't believe. Here, I'm gonna put that over top of things that make you uncomfortable, and then things you shouldn't say to your husband. So there is a husband-wife dynamic in the energy. Doesn't have to be. It could just be, partners or companions here. Things that you that should not include that you should not include on your resume. Just because they say blowjobs is a job, don't include that on your resume, okay? Unless that's literally, your job profession, and it's the oldest job profession in the book. But I don't know if you want to go around telling folks that that's the job you like to do, even if it is the job you like to do, okay? Now, look, Will, see how that flies away? I don't know what we're doing here, y'all. I'm going to wait on this deck here. It says patience because it got patience at the top of the deck. So that's telling me to wait. I'm going to wait a minute until something else comes through just before that. There's something that comes just before that because it's something that you just can't believe. Because I got regret and repression here at the bottom of the deck. But I'm going to shuffle it in to see what they give me. Under evacuating these emotions along with releasing and surrendering here at the bottom of the deck too. So that's a play in the call and this things that you shouldn't not include on your resume. Something is a squatter here. Something is squatting too low, too long, taking too much time. Something like that. Something is feminism, modern woman, dot pocket, Dollar Tree, mop bucket. This is also self-worth and expectations. Okay, you lower your standards, self-value by, your character. Okay, now you would say, just because, what's that girl that was down on the floor at the red carpet? It was on the red carpet, something. Suki Hana, how she be down on the floor and, I'ma lick his butt and he gonna lick yours too and all this sort of stuff. That's nasty stuff. So somebody might need to, evacuate that perversion of the mind. It might be like an infestation of the mind here because it's like low budget, like that's Neptune energy is what it's telling me. This is where the confusion is being caused in this dream. Okay, it's being caused here of confusion, this self-value, and this is where the illusion is, but it came in reverse though. So this is where the squatters nice seeing the irony of their ways here, how low they stooping, and you know the panic that they cause, they self. This is not somebody else causing the panic, but then it is causing that somebody is causing the panic here. That this villain, this is also protesters and panics. Okay, this is this is that. This hostage. Reflection, and it's a projection. Rejection, and it's a protection. But your rejection will be your protection here with the squatter here. Because this is squatting out of the way. This is taking cover. This is ducking. Truth over expression, that you might be scared of a situation, scared what might new come through here with the new beginning. Let's get it, you guys. New beginning. So something comes in. This is where the dream starts, okay? Because this is where the new beginning starts. This is where this dream and the reflection of the dream starts here. The things you just complete. So once upon a time in a land of, and then this is where your dream will start because things you just can't believe. So this starts your dream here. This comes in of where you are, what's gotten the energy of the high priestess of intuition, and then the intuition, conscious and subconscious, and then the wheel of fortune, the world, as the world, will turn here, and this is where your insight come in, and respectfully speaking, your insight. Okay, respectfully speaking, this is where the story gonna take the narrative here, in this message here, and this is also fair trade, fair game, fair warning here under fair. Okay, under modesty. Yeah, it might be a little modest the way they tell you, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit. I'm gonna give it to you the hard 99, the hard. You know what I mean? Because sometimes things that we need to hear might be hard for us to hear, and if I get you used to, hearing it the hard way, maybe you'll get, used to dealing with it when it's in your life as an awareness. That's what they want me to tell you, y'all know. Okay, because this is about positive affirmations. I am worthy. I love myself. I um I am enough. I can't tell you how many times I tell you guys that you guys are enough. And this is your positive affirmations of things you just can't believe that you are enough, that you are worthy of. You don't have to lower your standards, whatever squatting or squatter stuff you're doing here, under loving yourself and brave and beautiful, and under healthy and happy, and under worthy and grateful. Okay, this is like unfolding that lotus flower. It's sitting in your essence. See this? That's sitting in it. Knowing that you have this creation of. Now we want me to talk about the animal atonement. That's going to be your animal atonement. And this is where you're going to get the closure. Where things close, you leave it. You turn your back to it. It's over. The no contact, the separation. Respectfully doing it, though. And knowing that it's the reason that you have to. On the inside. Okay? This is saying goodbye to it. This is saying goodbye to. This is also being aware of that it was toxic. You was know that the craft was there, and knowing that with insight you can get through it with the high priestess. And then the animal atonement is going to tell me all of the fair trade things, fair warning, and the modesty you might need to take. But I might not tell you so modestly. Okay, I might not tell you so modestly. They want me to be modestly with it, but we've been modest so long that we've gotten stuck in modesty. Okay? And that's just, not wanting to ruffle the feathers of a situation. Or like this, modesty with covered with garments, covered up. Yeah, modesty. You don't see no skin, no flesh. Most of the time, you see I got half tank tops and t-shirts on, but I'm coming down with a like congestion, so I feel a little chilly, right? But nevertheless, the closure is here. This is putting a protection over me with this garment here, right? But this is also the protecting the confusion of a person's place or thing in its message as well. Okay, with the new beginning and the projections as well as the reflections. Okay, because they're going to project. That's deflecting. That's going to be also the gaslighting. That's going to also because this comes under squatters. This is squatting too low. This is just imagine being in the woods, the forest, the trees, and having to duck down to not to be seen. This is crouching or crouching or what you would crouching down. But this is also telling me it's approachers too. So don't be crouching down here too long because somebody watching here. Okay, somebody sees you from a distance. They can see you. Where you think they can't see you, they sitting in a distance where they can still see you. Okay, under the reflection. This ain't no illusion. They can see you. But you think that you can't be seen here. You can't be seen, but you are being saw. Okay, even with these rose-colored glasses on, you are being seen. Okay, regardless to the fact of the illusion that you think it comes into focus at some point. Okay, with a telescope, binoculars. See this person still standing there. They are aware of you under squatters. That's the worth and the expectation. They expected you to do something, or unexpectedly you find out something. Queen of Pentacles. Let's shuffle in Queen of Pentacles under the worth. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles. Like I tell you guys, I don't bridge my cards because, like I tell you, these are like books, and I keep them. I don't want to bend the book backs of them, you know. Just like you wouldn't want to break the spine of your books, you don't want to break the spines of your cards. I see a lot of tarot readers break their cards, bend them around, and you'll never catch me doing that here in none of my messages. These cards are probably about 5, 6 years old, and they barely have wear because I don't break them down. I don't. These cards are not playing cards. They're not like your deck of cards that you play, at your kitchen table with everybody touching them. Nobody touches these cards but myself. Okay, I put sage and all kinds of. When I'm done with them, I have stacks of cards on this side. Just to let you know, there's stacks of cards there. That when y'all see me looking to that side, I have nothing but decks of cards on this side. decks of cards on this side. So at my disposal, depending on what the energy is pulling on me, those are the cards that I reach for. You know what I mean? I have cards on each side of me that gives messages. I got a notebook on this side with notes and messages that tell me from when I meditated for this message, this particular message. Like the day before, like when the messages come up, I have to have a title, or I have to have where we're going to starting point. So wherever the starting point is where my message starts too. Like this is Christmas time. This is still Sagittarius time. We're going into Capricorn, but just not yet. The energy is in Mars, and we've been getting a lot of Mars energy as well. And we spoke about it. Check out the message before this, which would be 10. 9 also talks about Mars energy as well. And probably by the time we get to this, we'll be talking about Mars and some more. Okay, women are from Mars and men are from Venus. So this is a feminine energy as well. Something about evacuating though. I don't know if this is women and kids or who. But whatever it is you're saying goodbye to as an insight. Or whatever was this illusion that you was under delusions of, it's now being told that this under the world as the world turn. Family, you putting your family first, you putting you first, you doing what's best for you here, respectfully though. We're respectfully here and insightful. But the fair and the storyteller is here, but that would be the alchemist for me in my deck. Or if not, you have a knack for telling stories, but this is also you creating your own narratives. Like with the new beginning, this is where the new horizon starts. This is the dawn of a new day. Okay, this is where it begins. Okay, here of expectation. So whatever you didn't expect before, you want to put an expectation on it. They're asking you with reflection to see what the reflection was before, so that you can balance the pro and the con of evacuations, which you need to let go of. Jerusalem might resonate with somebody here as well. This is still giving me Gaza energy and hostage energy still. It's a hostile, hostage type of situation. Um, this is also Jerusalem. This is also troops being buried every day. Um, this is also Hamas war in Israel. This is soldiers there. Okay. This is also the Purple Heart card to me, because even if it's in pink, it's still telling me about love and compassion. This is also mental health. This is also AWOL. This is also up from combat. This is also scrap metal. This is losing a leg. This is also losing limbs. This is also a schizoaffective disorder. This is also intense conflict. This is also intense frustration. This is a flat affluent in the energy, affluent in the energy as well. A positive and a delusion as well here. This is hallucinations and paranoia. And this is something that is always there when you're dealing with a schizoaffective disorder. This is up all night, ramaging around. This is also could be induced by drugs or psychosis. This is also seeing things that's not there or hearing things that's not there. This is also getting medical treatment or without medical treatment. So this person might be needing meds or medicated here, but it might not be needing medication. It might be needing to leave, whatever chemical imbalance they are taking has maybe had a lasting effect. This could be drug, alcohol. It could be cocaine, crack, or meth, or methalones, preludes, pills. You name it, it's an obsession here, and it says that without this, when they're off of their meds, there's no help here, and when they feel like this, they might be saying that someone is trying to control them with this schizoaffective disorder. Respectfully, and this person could be your lover here. If you want to be my lover, you got to be more on the normal side than on this. This also could be pathological and social path energy as well. This is still predatorial energy. This is also manipulative. This is also narcissism energy as well, because this could be your NPD as well. Not going how things going to be, not knowing how things are going to be here under this energy of the mental health. You're not going to know how things are going to be, things you should not include on your resume, this person's mental status, because they could not work well with others. They could, cause conflict among others. This could be really bipolar schizophrenia, meaning it could could be an influx or a flux of a situation at any moment. Feminine energy in a modern woman. This could be somebody thinking you got hysteria, or thinking that you ranting is like you are mad at them or upset about them or something. They will see you as less and more of they will see you as less and treat you worse here. They will see you and treat you worse. They will see you less, meaning see you and whatever you got going. So, like, say you got a job and you a parent, you got to do things. This person won't see that as anything. They'll see that as you're avoiding them. You're not giving me the attention I'm looking for. You're doing other things that don't include me. And I don't have your undivided attention here under Karmic DM. Ditto, Diddy, who did it? This is the cat. This is the talk chat. Ditto, Diddy. Yeah. Because we're really just talking about anything. And this is unappreciated. This person feels that way, or you feel that way about the situation or circumstance, about the lover, because that's here. Something is global here. This is also a spiritual attack or spiritual warfare with the attack, the hostages of a different area. But doesn't say that that's not close to home. Regardless to how far away it is, it's still close to home, is what they're saying. Know the power of your will. Okay, so something about your willpower, that fighting spirit, that don't give up without a fight energy, okay? Breaking all strongholds, breaking all chains. You can break through anything if you need to. Like, I'm telling you, I battled depression. I struggle with it on a constant basis. And without doing my, you know, readings and things of positive affirmations, and you know gathering with family and close knitted things, putting closures to those traumas. With closure here, I'm gonna bring that up, but this is a closure for this love affair and happiness, so that you can be happy, right? Getting the proper rest. But right in this message right now, you are resting. This is the nightmare before Christmas. This is like the Xmas. You Xing something out that needs to be X'd out before you go into the new phase. And it's always a preparation before you get there. It's always a milestone. There is always a breakthrough or an epiphany before you get there. Because this is a fair game or a fair trade or a fair woman warning. This is also the modesty in which it comes in. Okay, this is the patience. When I told you I had to wait, when we got here with patience, we had to wait because patience came right here now under um, time alone. Okay, this is the time alone. And then the patience that is necessary when waiting. Things might get a little tiresome, but in the midst of time, like hanging in there, you know what I mean? In the midst of hanging in there, okay, being patient, sometimes something still needs to be dealt with before this connection manifests. Something has to happen before. You have to break this down to the common denominator, lowest common denominator here. Okay, so this might be breaking somebody down to size here too, because of this lover's closure or this attack, or like you're connected to this person in some way, shape, or form. Maybe a baby, maybe some type of life force here, but you are connected to it in a nurturing kind of way, because that's at the belly button, at the umbilical, where the umbilical cord would be to the belly. Okay, but that's still creating something as well. Creation, or an idea, or thought, or creative expression. All right. I apologize, y'all. I had to wipe my nose because I told you I'm coming down with congestion. Oh, y'all, so I'm just getting some sanitizer, y'all. I don't want no germs everywhere. So hand sanitizer it is. Okay, so things that you should not include on your resume, and I told you what you shouldn't include on this resume. What is your um what is being avoided in this breakup? What did you avoid in this breakup? Something's breaking up. Because this is the deviant in this energy as well. But it is connected to this blossom here, to this flower. It is connected. But what is it creating? This is patience it's going to take to see what this story is going to entail under Neptune, under illusions, under expectations, under respectfully this lover enclosure. Okay? But this is also alone time so that you can get clarity. This is resting. Like this is when you sleep, you might get a niggle or a nudge. This is also getting that premonitions and signs and synchronicities as well of the intuition of how modest your modesty, okay, your cover up, you're covering up a situation. You could wear a hijab or one of these sarongs or sarongs, those whole outfit pieces. Something about music might resonate with you. Also, hertz is a thing here too. Frequency, 417, uh, yeah, 417, 428, something like that. For time for spend time with animals. Okay, so they want me to go animals here before I go here, but something is still being looked back to. Okay, this is still a sneaky situation, a sneaky hand, a sneaky endeavor, still sticking your tongue out. Nah, I got away with it, but that's the cult closure. But happily knowing that this truth for expression is going to take a twist for a turn. Let me see. Let's see what this story is going to entail here under patience. Patience. This person is definitely going to disclose who they truly. Their true colors is definitely going to show through. And you might get it through a sign or a synchronicity. How it relates here. Also, in a long time, you also get a time in a synchronicity in time and space there. Even in the land of an environment while waiting on something, you get a sign of synchronicity there. Even while planning your health and happiness, you get a sign of synchronicity there in a positive way with positive affirmations. This is spending time with animals. Let's see what the animals tell us here in this energy as well. Animals told me what's the animal. Ooh. Okay, so we got the caribou. Remember I told you yesterday the caribou came out yesterday. This is I'm bugging you, you bugging me energy. But this is our you are not afraid to explore new paths. You ain't in this new beginning. You won't be afraid to move forward no matter what you shouldn't add to your resume. No matter what previous job you had to do. No matter if you did have to do Mike Rowe's dirtiest jobs. Whatever the job was prior, it might not require you to put it on this particular resume under this caribou because of this new path, okay, of exploration under the exploring. Okay, under the storyteller, okay, you got a knack for telling stories. And then this is the squirrel here. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut, right? And this is also literal, figurative, or metaphorically speaking because you skillfully plan to respond to future needs, right? To future needs. Okay, so in the future, you planning for a rainy day. You planning ahead. You know that, okay, it's summer now. But if I start here in summer, fall will be here pretty soon, and winter is on its way. So by the time winter comes, I'll be done stashed enough nuts away so that I could have a nice, comfy, winter when it comes to preparing for skills. Okay, with music and with your modesty, okay, and with this love and respectfully speaking. You might need to change seasons, is what this tells me in this message as well. It's like carefully planning for the next harvest. Can't like so when how many nuts can a squirrel take in his cheeks on both sides? Now I mean, he might could take a few on both sides, but this is an all day work affair. By the time he finished, he can have the whole trunk of the uh, tree filled up by the time winter gets come, depending on how productive the squirrel wants to be on the skills and you need for the future. But this is the future energy, okay? Respectfully speaking, new beginning, the oracle. But this is deep emotions, deep things. This is the well of emotions. This is where Shamu is being, displayed at the zoo. Shamu is there, the oracle. He's an oracle in a little pool swimming around. That's too small for him. He need that great big ocean to be in. But they got him as a shy show. And remember the one lady that was the trainer? Shamu came right up there. She gave him the sign. Everything was going smooth until he grabbed her ponytail and took her underneath the water with him. Okay? That's until something breaks through or until something happens. Yeah, they come by and splash you with the water and give the automatic audience a nice big splash. Okay? Give you a big... But at any moment, because this is a beast that belongs in the sea, and he could go depths, and he could grow to great lengths, but you got him confined to a swimming pool, right? You don't hesitate to dive in and vigorously defend your beliefs. Now you know this damn thing don't belong in no damn swimming pool, right here for the people to look at. Now if you got a big thing sectioned off so the people can look at it in this part of the ocean, then that might be all right. But having them in this little enclosure, you never know what to expect. Yeah, it hasn't happened in recent times, but here lately it might happen in this time. Okay, you defend this vigorously, but you can fight all you want to say that he belongs in this little fish tank all you want, but morally speaking, he doesn't belong there. Okay, and in this relationship of patience, you might not literally, emotionally still be invested where you belong here. Yeah, you vigorously defended the fact that you wanted this person. You defended the fact that you love this person with the storytelling. You got a knack for this. And this person could have been telling you that I love, undying love for you. Okay, this is no hesitation to dive in and vigorously defend your beliefs. I love you. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I love you. But my irony of my ways has, really changed the course of our relationship. Under the caribou. You know what I mean? I'm bugging you, you bugging me type of boo. You know what I mean? Because you're not afraid to explore these new paths. Meaning I'm not afraid to go out here and be artsy and crapsy with meeting a new lover. We met at the bar. We met at the bus stop. We met at the train station. We met at the Starbucks. We met in passing. Okay? We exchanged numbers. We locked eyes. It was a match. Okay? It was love at first sight. That's always the fairy tale. Fantasy, right? But patience, patience, patience. Okay? Patience is 2 times to tell me it's patience. Patience, your patience. What inspires me in you? Your patience. That you was patient to wait for me while I took off to different events. 333 might resonate. 33 might resonate with you. You took off to multiple adventures. It might have cost a beef between you and them. Okay? You might not have thought this was going to be the dream relationship you got with Barbie. Barbie dream. Patience. Beginning. Confusion. Neptune. Love yourself. Love yourself with patience here. Of expectations. Because if you start expecting something from this person that's not happening, you've now, disappointed yourself with putting too much expectations on something, a person, a place, or a thing that, could disappoint. Okay, and you. This is the karmic name here, I see. Karmic is stressing them the hell out under Neptune, under illusions. Because they thought they could go over there and run the ship and show like it was their show. same thing they came over doing to you, they gonna go to do somebody else, and that cycle is just gonna keep repeating itself. Let's talk about it here under the karmic stressing them the hell out. Koala, but they got too comfortable. You relax the atmosphere for a better group communication. They thought they was gonna be able to communicate these delusions in a way where they was gonna be believable. Okay, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, but she wasn't too emotional for this. She just was, you know what I mean, wanting to create something, but maybe not the emotion, not the ripples in this water. Tell me wasn't reflecting the way they thought they was going to reflect. This was more projecting than it was, because her stomach is projecting out from her body. So that's more projecting when they got comfortable in this environment. Under respectfully, you know the power of your will. People do not lack strength; they lack will. Okay, this is unappreciated energy as well. This is also feeling like they've been defeated here under how curious they was. You inspire me. What inspires me in you is your curiosity. So curiosity is always what's going to kill the cat here. All right, so that talks about what's this is hung up. See, this is all hung up in their head. They can't make no damn decisions because they hung up in the... See, because here it tells me they needed their alone time here, too. And this is you, them, you. But this is still in the emotions of their emotions in the water, though. And this is also resting about it. But then they go to their sleep state and still emotional about it in their sleep state. And still emotional about it, about the family situation or dynamic. They still emotional about it. Losing it and being apart from it. Because it's patience here that tells me that they're going to have be a virtue here. Excuse me. All right, so exercise, meditate, positivity raises your frequency here. Unappreciation is here. Under spending time with the animals. Now, we already know the animals now. Is a squirrel, it's a caribou, it's an orca, it's a koala. Too many. That's a book. That's a story there. But let's see. So we got the ground gates, right uses of power. And I already told you about your willpower. Know the power of your will. Because people do not lack strength. They lack will. And this is the dust devils here. Moving out of stagnation. Because something was stagnant here. This is also the sky rider. The fates of the world. Good or bad. Bad or good. Because that's, there's a reaping and a sowing. The reciprocity energy. This also could be black heart again. Because this is also this or that. Because this is where it rides off. Or you ride and you don't know which way to go. Which way did they go? Yeah, well, they turn their back on you or a situation or circumstances. Two of Wands, still surveying another option. Somebody might have a ginger cat or orange cat. Okay? Something about the world terms here under fates. As the fortune turns, still crafted by magic. So this is the resonating. So something will resonate with you here in this energy, if it's the truth for you. This is the beloved. The beloved. Okay? Under the caribou. Okay, because this is a radical acceptance about this situation or circumstance. This is what jarred the relationship to separation or no contact. So pay attention to the details or the red flags there. This is overflowing in your dream. This is so much so, even in your wake state and now into your rest state, it's overflowing into it. Okay, of overwhelming and plenty. But something is like even though you got plenty of things to worry about or think about or while you resting, you should be just sleeping and getting good REM sleep so you could just, be revived for the next day. But then you hear in this dream, overwhelmed over a situation or a circumstance. But it's accepting the fact of awareness that I told you when we came into the situation or circumstance. But this is the fates, though. Something is fated to suffer here respectfully. You know what I mean? That's why they told me respectfully. Respectfully, it's fated to suffer here because this is an empty well here. The empty well is here, is resonating with something, someone here under loving yourself first, or you need to, so that you can, replenish the time here in this energy of time to replenish. Something was unappreciated. Your time was unappreciated. Something like that was unappreciated. This is a defeat, though. You feel defeated. They felt defeated. I don't know if y'all can see that. Defeat. Yep. That's a defeat there of a radical acceptance that defeat was here. Okay? They didn't get the outcome in which they seek. Okay? That old school puppy love. And that was what they seek to have that puppy love for you to chase them, but this is also that runner, that chaser, or this is sweethearts that out when you outrun a course. Sometimes you've been childhood sweethearts so long until what I mean. There's belief on the resonating. I believe this really resonates with someone here in this message. This is also the end. Somebody ends up back together here too. Even though this old school puppy love. Old school puppy love. Somebody really loves somebody unconditionally with radical acceptance, though. But it's going to take you a lot for this person to change their irony of their ways, especially if they're addicted to some kind of substance abuse or something, and they fail to appreciate you here. There ends up together, but you have insane physical chemistry here. But this is fated. But this is also until you love yourself, to know the value of yourself, will you be able to have this self-love here, to be able to tap into it and let other people to see how valuable your self-love is. Because once you love yourself, other people see how much you value yourself, and they start to value it the same way. But if you don't care, they ain't gonna care. You got to make people value in that way. Something about flatworms, something about pinworms, something about maggots, something about that. I don't know. Somebody might even have an itchy anus or itchy butthole. Okay, it could be your dog could need deworming here. But this is ground. With ground, the worms are in the ground. It's coming up in the ground. Yeah, this is being rescued from a situation or a circumstance. This is a rescue. You get rescued. You want to be rescued. This is plenty things here. The feast of plenty. But this is also the feast of plenty along with the consequences of plenty. Okay? Because that's the will of fates would have it. Skyrider. Yeah, this is the freedom to let go, leaping in love, and this is also the opportunity or opportunist. Soulmate. Soulmate comes in here on the puppy love, and it could be an ace of earth. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Something that's questioning you here again. Something that's rekindling a flame or kindling the fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost sniffing at your nose. Hillside girl, been somewhere warm, very Christmas. Be present. Is being present in a situation of rescue. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. So this is what I told you, where the oracle came in, and I told you that this was where the emotions took place, but they were so deep down in a situation that you got to be present in order for you to be aware of these feelings or emotions here under curiosity. And sometimes you might not want to tap into this because you're trying to escape it anyhow with what they going toward. This is why they leaped in unprepared to a situation with unappreciated, because they weren't prepared for what was going to happen, because this is the things they shouldn't have put on their resume, that they could do the job. They might not be able to do this job here. Okay? I'm going to just tell you, they might not be able to do this job because they lack the will they need here, not strength. They just lack the will to do it. And in another sense, they don't care to do it. Okay, so this is also leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blooming. And that's what's holding it back. Their fears. They don't want to do something here in this dream under the fates. Okay, it's not wanted. If a person wants it, they'll go after it. If they don't, it'll sabotage it. It fades away. Okay, you seen the hat leaving. That's when it fades away. Okay, the curiosity of a wonder of something else over here. Instead of going where they say, go follow it this way. If you saw a Brinks truck open right now in front of you on the freeway, and there was money wafting down the highway, and you knew that if you got out of the car to catch this money, that you could possibly get ran over or killed, would you pull your car over and get the money or not? true love, that's the risk you're going to take, though. For true love, that's the risk. You willing to take it. You know what I mean? So, if this truck door open, you going to rush and get you a couple dollars before, you know what I mean? Other people to balance the situation, or you going to just let it fly by, and you was hungry and you just needed, man, if I just had 10 more dollars, damn, if I had just 50 more dollars, and here a Brinks truck open up in front of your door, right in front of your car, and money flying out on the freeway, just everywhere. You ain't gonna stop and get you none? Or to balance it, would that be right or wrong? To stop and take you a few? I would say, Lord have mercy. You answered my prayer. I knew you was an awesome God. And I start grabbing. I don't care what nobody say. I start grabbing. I'd be grabbing hundreds before I still be grabbing. Oh, God. So we have Serenity, that's bringing your happiness and statuing it, standing before it. And then you got the Judgment. You know what I mean? Justice will be served here. I mean, even though you was type of toxic and change them off to the flame. And then the Wisdom. Oh, God. Hold on, you guys. Moderation. Moderators. Okay, so Wisdom is the owl, the knowledge, um, uh, the ancientness of this situation. And this is also signs of synchronicities that true love is on the rise for you. The fates would have it that way. It already sent it to you, but sometimes it's not a match. When Cupid shoots his arrow, sometimes it's not a match because the person has to be willing to do the work, no matter if the divine made the order or not, because we have free will and free choice to do what we choose to do in a situation. Even when things are made comfortable for a person to place a thing, they could reject how comfortable it is because they might not want to. They're too toxic to stay in a normal environment. Okay, their serenity. They'll disrupt your serenity. They'll disrupt your happiness before these statues. You see, the statues can't move, but they can. But you can. You're movable. Forgiveness. This is also reducing burdens. This is also Judgment is the dawn of a new day. This is the horizon. This is where the new beginning came in. This is the dawn of a new day. The light after the darkness. This is the dawn of a new day. This is aftermath. Okay? And then the pinworm, somebody might need to go to a doctor, get something to get rid of. This is internal love. This is where the love comes in under Wisdom. That love is love is love, and the transcendent of physical death. So this might be also transcending the physical death by putting an end to it. You know what I mean? Even if it's love, like if love is love, like what's love got to do with it? Love is love, but like if it's hurting me and like you using the wrong uses of power with the crown here, then move out of stagnation. I'm moving on. And then, you know what I mean, this relationship is fated to suffer. You know what I mean? With the forgiveness, like reducing the burden, like letting it go, lifting it off your shoulders to balance the situation. There is a need to be healthy and balanced of physical and emotional spirit, and this is intimacy for the relationship to be sustainable here, and that's masculinity there. And then we got the vision, and then the forgiveness. Okay, so forgiveness came twice, reducing the burden here, but the burden here is the Page of Wands, how a little bit of passion here, or the lack thereof, and how disappreciative a person was to you. You might have was very generous to this person. You gave a lot with generosity here, and this dynamic here, and how much confidence you showed this person, and it was very distinguished here. Distinctive, okay, your distinctiveness was here as well. But you brought a lot of cheer to this situation. No matter how emotional even with the oracle, it was emotional. You brought a lot of cheer here, okay, with the generosity. It was very creative with the protruding or the projection of the protection that was here on the creativity. This is just a just or fair situation in this energy as well. You sense your sense of just here, but this is also This just ain't right. This is just ain't fair with fair here. Okay, this is also fair game and fair warning. This is the hard way under with rigor. But I told you it was came in under 99 the hard in the first place. Because this is something that you shouldn't put on your resume. Some of these dirty jobs you done did for people or dirty deeds. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a dirty deed. But this is dirty handed when you did something in a positive in a positive way with worth and health and things like that, and the other person did it with callous, with the hard way, like they gave it to you the opposite way, the callous, the hard, the unappreciative to letting or you doing something, and it was only persistent. Okay, it was skillful with this with the squirrel here. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. And then we got thoughts, and this is isolating you or them from a situation or circumstance, but this is a magnetic connection. But open yourself to others, though, in this energy. It's time for you to open yourself to others. This is what Spirit talks about. There is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person, but this is also to open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a loving relationship in a situation going forward. That's where happiness will be abound here. And this is what new love is manifesting for you here, as well as the courage and the strength to step out of what no longer serves you and step into what now do serve you under ambitious, ingenuous, and then benevolent and sensitive. This is a sensitive time, sensitive subject. This is your beauty here. You're beautiful. You're beautiful here. This is your beauty rituals. Okay, somebody could be sending beauty spells to you too as well. For marks, here, blemishes. Okay, but that don't mean nothing. I'm gonna just drink some more water. That's all. This is your peace, and this is the truth. And listen, you guys, if you are liking these types of messages, I want to also let you know, please watch 30 seconds of the ads. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube as well. Hit the thumbs up. It also helps the algorithm of the YouTube as well. And if you don't have any more messages for me, I'm going to say I'm going to catch you guys a little later. Namaste, you guys. This is Tis the Nightmare Before Christmas, part 11. This is the divine turn in the energy. This is also where the divine intervention will come in under the 11. Tomorrow is 12/12. That is also an open portal as well. So catch that message as well. Namaste. And now I must go. Bye, guys.